Hi, my name is Cindy and I'm with FCSS here in Sylvan Lake, Family and Community Support Services, and we do preventative programming here in the community, which is programming that's developed to keep people out of the child welfare system. So if we can help parents to build skills so that they're doing what we know they want to do, which is become better parents and to be able to keep their families intact, and if we're helping them to build their own social networks, then that we're helping to keep the families and then the community strong. FCSS is a partnership between the province as well as the municipality, and there is a handbook that's available online. If you just Google FCSS handbook, it'll come up, and you can read through all how many pages? All lots of pages, and get familiar with the program and see if that's a fit for you. With regard to days and hours, if you're a first-year student, then you're probably doing the Tuesday, Thursday. We're looking at this year having the Tuesday, Thursday students working from 10 in the morning till 6 at night, because you're going to be also supporting a youth center program from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. Currently the programs that we have here are our volunteer center, parent place program, community resource center, youth services, healthy families, and our reception, which does facility bookings. And we think that it's really important for you to gain a firm understanding of what it is that we do here, that you spend time in each of those programs. So we've typically just done up a schedule where the student is able to support each of the programs on different days at different times, and just sort of rotating through. However, from 3 to 6 every single day up in the youth center supporting that youth services program, and that could be anything from helping them with an after-school fee-based program like baking up a storm, or kids can cook, or floor hockey game instruction, or helping with homework club, helping with the Girl Power program or the Boys Club program, after-school gym night. There's a lot of really neat and fun things that they do that you could certainly participate in. Prior to beginning, though, it would be really important that you have a criminal record check and a SIM check from CFSA completed. It would be beneficial if you have first aid and CPR, but it's not a necessity, because the expectation is that our staff always would be on duty and have that as well. And prior to starting, you also would have to complete with us a confidentiality agreement to ensure that you're aware of our policy around confidentiality, and that things aren't getting shared inappropriately. There would certainly be opportunities for learning in all of the programs, but particularly with youth services and parent place, what we would be looking at having you do is develop, deliver, and evaluate program activities. So it would start with something small, so maybe within the youth center you would be doing an art activity, or even within parent place it would be an art activity, and so you get to plan it. You need to know what your materials are going to be, and then also have some goals. What is it that this is developing, so you can connect that in your head. What kind of skills are we developing in these kids, or maybe within the parents, are we modeling appropriately how to do an art activity with the parents, so that they're learning how to interact with their own children and to get down on the floor and to be able to play with them, and so helping them to build those skills. I know that also interacting with other professionals is important to the students, so we do have an interagency meeting that happens once a month, as well as a youth team meeting where you get together with all of the team and have some conversation about what's going well, what's maybe challenging for all of the team, and working on some goals over the next month or so. With regard to supervision, I like to set up a once-a-week supervision. So every morning at 9 a.m., you and I would be able to meet and sit down and talk about what you feel is going well for you personally, what it is that maybe you'd like to see more of, how I could support you differently, what maybe is challenging for you, or that you're finding really successful within any of the other programs. And help you to develop a bit of a plan around that, and then just always staying on top of your program plan that you had developed at the beginning of the semester, and to make sure that we're helping you to meet those goals. you'd never really be working alone, but you would be working independently. I think that it's important for you to have some time to work on something at a computer station somewhere within the building. And depending on who you're working for, whichever program you are, you could be doing anything from cataloging a library in the volunteer center to working with parents and children in Parent Place, maybe helping to clean toys. I mean, all of that is important, and we all have to do it. It isn't always just the pieces that we really enjoy. There's paperwork and also the pieces that we don't necessarily enjoy, but they all help to bring a program together to meet the needs of families. I'd like to think that if something isn't going well, that even if we are doing the supervision just, the once a week, first thing on the Monday morning to help us to set the plan for the week about what it is that you're going to be doing. But at any other time throughout the week, if something isn't going well for you, you're certainly willing or able to approach me and have some conversation, and I'm open to that. We're really looking for people who are self-starters, reliable, responsible, are here on time, and know that if they're not, that it's appropriate to make a phone call and say I'm going to be late, and that probably shouldn't be a habit. Open to learning, and maybe not necessarily wanting to work in the preventative field, but understanding the importance of how the preventative piece really works with the other intervention side, and that if we can work with families before they get involved with child welfare, that we're really helping families and the community as a whole. So if you think that this is a place for you and you think that sounds exciting, we welcome you to apply and to be part of our program for the year. Thanks.